Greetings, fellow hunters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Hunter's Gambit, Episode 3, Perimeter Protected. And then, with that, I'll put a comms console here. And this is going to turn into a room. Eventually. Okay, I don't want you guys cutting the trees. That's Glitch's job. It's kind of better at it. Cut it out. I mean, but not. Stop cutting it out. Alright, so there's the comms console. This obviously is not powered. I don't usually like powering things up along a perimeter wall because it could get cut by enemies. But I'll set that up anyway. And that means pretty soon we'll have the ability to orbital trade. Be very useful. I don't have any batteries, but I do have battery tech, so that's another thing I'm going to want to invest in. But my amount of components that I have is pretty miserable, so I'm going to need to go mine. The only issue with mining for components is I have to be very mindful of where the Tyrannosaurus Rexes and other really dangerous dinosaurs are, because it would not be safe to go mining near them. So these guys are preparing a while. Barracuda, trout, Rekka, and Ronyo and alligator. Alright. And it looks like you guys are going for storage and trade. Kithkin Lord, thank you for the resub. Welcome. Alright, and then maybe I'll have a crafting room here next to the trade stockpile. That's a pretty decent spot to have it. And this down here was for a door. Alright, sorry to do this, but I'm going to wake them up a little early. Oh. Well, okay. We're going to be busy today. Let's hit combat command. It's going to be one of those days, huh? Just a lot of people to shoot today. Red lights. So overlapping raids. Kind of annoying. Kind of nasty. But with any luck, we'll be able to clear them quickly. They're also, like, tribal, so not super scared. If I could, you know, land hits or whatever. Let's get behind the chunks here. We already shot that dude in the skull. Or dudette. Dudette. Come on. There, alright. So they're fleeing, and Ronyo's down. Drop some jade. The other group is coming, and they're coming from the south here. So they're going to be crossing this river. So I'm going to stand behind these chunks. If I can get there in time. Going for cover. So these are raids from different factions. One thing to note is all of the tribal factions hate one another. They're all vying for control and power. But they're not necessarily going to fight each other if they don't overlap. Oh, too bad we couldn't shoot the trout in the river. Alright, Bunny got... Ooh, that's a nasty clip to the leg. Run, Wrecker, run! No luck. Wake up, 10 Bunny. And we have yet another raid go. Oh, good. Got him. We have yet another raid coming in. And it looks like you guys want storage and trade, so I'll work on building storage and trade. So then we have 4 from the west. And 2 are brawlers. No, one's a brawler, 3 are ranged. And a solar flare. Alright, bye-bye, meat. And here they come. Oh, they went north. No luck, run. You guys seek cover. Oh, they're trying to set my stuff on fire. And they're going to take cover behind... that's annoying. Well, at least Herring doesn't have cover. So they're bashing my comms console, which we are going to put an end to quick. Alright, pretty soon we're going to be within stabbing range. Kill the duck! And we are done. Here, Bunny, you want to stick around? Kill the duck? Fully killed the duck? Wow, okay. You were like, yes! And killed him in one shot. Well, I don't know if my food's gonna rot, but there we go. We've got... How do I have an electrical short during a solar flare? What? I don't have electricity. That's kind of the problem. And, okay, sure. We'll go with, that's fun. Lowland is helping to clear plants because the research bench is disabled. And then, Bunny, I'm going to have you start hauling the corpses away because we don't want to see them. Might be good to get a crematorium sooner than later. So Bunny has to do a lot of corpse hauling. This is actually, well, so the reason I put this out here is it's kind of out of the way physically, so that we don't have to see it, but it's also really inconvenient for Bunny to get to, so it's a double-edged sword that cuts both ways. Solar flare is ending. That's nice. And beer brewing is done. What research to get next? So, I'm going to have to, because we're whipping through this so quickly. Package survival meals, biofuel refinery, double strand machining, geothermal, power, solar. And then I will also include watermill. Okay. Just give you a minute on that, because I'm going to want to pick a new one quick. Can I leave them for the T-Rexes? I could leave them for the T-Rexes, but they rot pretty quickly, so it's only going to lure the T-Rex within the first 2 days, unless I create, like, a corpse freezer. But I'm not really interested in, like, serving corpses up as offerings to the T-Rex gods. I don't worship T-Rexes. I, in fact, like to kill them, so... probably not something I'm going to do. We still haven't gotten that powered on. Almost done moving the corpses. And pretty close to the northern perimeter wall. Being finished as well. Ooh. An Aurora. Nice. Alright, geothermal power it is. So in terms of geothermal vents, or steam geysers, there is one here. There's one out there, which is going to be too far for me to use. One out here, which is kind of far as well. So there's really only one vent. But that's still a considerable amount of power, considering it's 3,200 watts, and right now I'm only generating 2,000 from the 2 wood jennies, so it's an improvement. Right, dude? Oh, he's looking for a treat. I feel bad. Here you go. Elin, thanks for the bits again, by the way. I failed to hear it or read it, but cheers. All right, give me some hunts, game. Give me some hunts. So the thing to keep an eye on is the cooldowns for the rituals, because both my initial rituals sucked. So I have 11 days until the lantern signals to try to get a new ally again. Or whenever we get cotton, I'll be able to get a flag burning ritual going. Where are you going? Oh, wow, this T-Rex died. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Died fighting, I'd assume. This T-Rex is still healthy, and then my butcher zone is really small, so we were just hauling them. Where are the other T-Rexes? Oh, the one northwest. Okay, so none are that close to me, which makes me a lot more comfortable. Breathe a little easier. Put my hand back on the floofer. Hi, floof. Is Double Strand even useful in this run? I mean, yeah, it is. Some degree. It's not useless. It's just not particularly meta. Maybe I'll mimic the same corner that I have over there. That's not the same. Try that again. All right, perimeter wall nearly done. Still working on trying to get the stones cut. I can't believe we still don't have the cabling, though. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm going to force that, because there's orbital trade opportunities that we'd want to be aware of. So, currently, I can call the Infini, but I can't request a trade caravan or military aid because we're not allied. So that's potentially a goal to become allied, but that's not going to be a goal for the near future. Because I'd have to walk up there with a caravan. Or they'd have to come visit me, but I don't think they're allowed to come visit me because of the settings of the scenario. So that's not all that likely. We've been left alone by a lot of dinosaurs for a while. At some point, it might be in our best interest to start hunting the ones that have the materials that we want, though. Oh, Bunny, why are you doing this? I hate when the constructors choose to do the tree cutting themselves when they're absolutely the worst tree cutters possible. Very inefficient. Alright, so Josmo, you're going to go back to the stone cutting. So I can get a little bit more stone. Okay. There's a little storage. There's obviously more to be done here before I can say it's truly complete, but it is underway, and then we'll move all of the things that shouldn't be in the kitchen out of the kitchen once it's done. Do you think the corner I was trying to mirror isn't quite right? There you go. Superficially different. Northwest perimeter wall getting underway. The storage is getting underway. And then I think what I'm going to do is have you guys propose what I build next. So I'm unpausing the viewer submitted ideas, and I'm only really going to take construction projects. So if you have a construction project in mind, propose it. I see that it's off because it's not lined up here on the center. I'm gonna leave it just to bug you guys. I in truth don't really care where it's lined up. Just as long as it, well, okay. I know it's gonna bother you guys forever, so maybe I'll be kind and fix it for you before it actually becomes in stone. I'll be kind to you all. So, got a door here, door there. There. How's that? Cypher, I'm gonna refund you because I've already fixed it. Another thing that would be really, really cheap to have is a bait beacon, but I don't actually think I need a bait beacon for once, because a bait beacon only prevents pod drop raiders, and tribals can't pod drop raid me. So, yeah, bait beacon not required. Athazin, that is not allowed in the rules, so I'm going to refund you there. Trap corridors, fire corridors, anything like that, not allowed. You're a tribal, so nope, not taking that on. Thank you, but no. I don't have mechs either, no. There are no mechs on this world. Just dinos, tribals, and my employer. That is it. Alright, I'm going to pause the redemptions because I have quite a few. So let me pull on them, type them up. What to build next. Some of them are duplicates, so I'm going to refund them as well. And then some of them aren't building projects because, you know. Because directions are hard. Oh, we're starting to get cotton. So I'm actually going to harvest this cotton early so that I can do the ritual. Even though I know I don't get full yield, I want to start the cooldown for the ritual as soon as I can. For the sacrificial flag, for the flag burning. So we'll get that underway. And I'm going to give you 2.5 minutes to vote on the next construction project. Oh. They just won't leave me alone. So they're all brawlers, and there's 5 of them. Lowland's also fully recovered over the sleepy sickness, so that's good. Oderma. Well, Mr. Stinky coming in. All right, and they're fleeing. So, Lowland, one of the things I should do, Lowland should carry meds and No Luck should carry meds, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I use them all the time. All right, Bunny, I have some hauling for you to do. Bunny is going to be very happy for a very long time. She likes killing things, so this scenario is up her alley. Okay, I have enough granite blocks to probably finish this job, so I'm going to have No Luck start to do construction. It's 9 days away until the lantern ceremony, and then I think I should have enough cotton to set up the sacrificial flag, so let's get that going. Might not be a terrible idea to get some art in there. Ooh, and we have a marriage coming soon, too. I'm going to move this in here. So there's the sacrificial flag, and it would serve me well to increase impressiveness. So I'm actually going to do an art bench before I kick off the ceremony to improve the chances, because I've had a boring one and a terrible one, and I don't really want such terrible events. It also looks like you guys want individual bedrooms, so build perimeter wall and bedrooms. Copy that. Oh, there is bad soil there. Let me try this again. Sorry, your bedrooms are going to shrink. So 3 by 4 isn't terrible. All right, there we go. Just use some of the wall structures that I already have, make it easier. Done. Could I decorate the room with T-Rex skulls? I don't think that you do anything with them. They're just like expensive trophy items. But they don't decorate. You don't make art with them or anything like that. So I could plop them into the room to increase the room's value, but it would also be kind of just like littering the room for the sake of litter. I'm also going to turn off the auto home zoning and start to paint it myself. Because we have a somewhat fireproof base setup here, so I don't really need to have like fire roofing or anything like that. Stone walls aren't going to burn, and my doors are not vulnerable either. And because I don't have any animals, we don't build up any animal filth. So until I have animals, I don't really need to worry about animal filth buildup. A construction decoration tab? I don't know what you mean. I don't think that the skulls have uses, but if I'm wrong, I am not aware of such a use. Oh, here we go. We have our first hunt. So we have a prisoner camp over here for a tribal that I don't really care about. Oh, why is this so far away? 4 days journey. Almost 9 days round trip. Methinks we need packaged survival meals, because otherwise we're going to starve trying to get out there. So that's something to be researched in the future as well. The benefit is just a little glow world medicine, but the goal of this series is to do as many hunts as we can. I don't really know if we have the equipment for it, though. So that's another thing that we should start working towards, is to improve our equipment, because bolt-action rifles isn't really going to be able to kill too much. Oh, hello. Isn't going to be able to kill too much. So the northern wall is totally done. And the southern wall is nearly done. And we're still working on bedrooms. Looking good. Just like 2 wall segments, or 3 wall segments left to secure perimeter. I'm going to force no luck to do it. And that way, if we have stampeding dinosaurs coming at us, we can just tuck and hide if we need to. We are not necessarily obligated to fight them. Geothermal power is done. So, what to get next? I think biofuel refining was a runner-up, but then while I start to get biofuel refining, I'll have you all vote on other projects. So here's the Geogeny. I don't have the steel for that yet, though. So queue up some steel mining. So next research project, we could get packaged survival meals, double strand, machining, solar, watermill generator, that's kind of about it. I guess tree sowing, technically. I'll include those 6. And we're going to get biofuel refining right now. Hey, Cruzio, thanks for gifting out subs. And Cogs, thank you for the resub that I missed earlier. Dino Jerky. PSM for Dino Jerky. I like that. It'll be nice to get away from wood-fired generators that need constant refueling. Having true renewables is just a pretty sweet convenience. So I'll build the doors last so that I don't have a vulnerable base as they get built, but we're starting to do with the bedrooms. And then another thing to do is to put slag over here. There's not going to be a lot of slag on the map tile because there aren't pod drop raiders or supply transport pod. So let me review the scenario here. There's a lot of disabled incidents. I did this at the start, but we don't have like ship parts. We don't have transport pod crashes or anything like that. Basically, the idea is that this planet is barely inhabited. As you can see, there's only tribals and then 2 settlements. So there's not a lot that goes on in space here. It's a backwater planet. So there's not a lot of reason why slag would even arrive. Unless raiders blow up things like coolers and wood fire generators and the like. And Nick, thanks for the bits again. And cheers. Alright, one of the bedrooms is getting close to being done. I think it would go and pair well with better furniture. So I'm going to attempt for better beds. Whereas Bunny is like, good is good. Come on, give me better than good. Or not, you know, whatever. You do you. You know best. Oh my lord. What is your skill? 15? And you just built 3 good beds in a row? Now I think you're just trolling me for funsies. Oh, it got worse. Bunny, what is your deal? What is your deal? There we go. So here's 1 bedroom. And then I'll try for better beds for the single beds too. We also have a full perimeter. And then let's get the smelting going. I don't even think I'm generating enough power to turn on the smelter. So that's going to require the geothermal generator to be ready to go first. We're waiting a little bit of stone cutting in order to finish up the bedroom project. Biorefining is done. You guys want pack of survival meals next. Alright, I'm just going to ask, yet again, there's going to be a lot of polling here about research because we're whipping through the research fast. Lolan's very, very good at it. And then another thing I need to do is to... Oh, there we go, masterwork. See, that's what I'm talking about. Then the next thing I need to do is I need to set up the stockpiles to be a little bit more correct. So this stockpile here is going to be for... Alright, let's copy this one, paste it here, and then remove from it. No, I mean, this one's just for, like, foods and plant matter. And then not even packed survival meals. So then this one here is for everything but packed survival meals, no raw foods, and then no plant matter. That should be all set. There's going to be a little bit of hauling that we need to do there, but it should be fine. Alright, Bunny, I want you to do the one that actually do the beds, because I think you have more skill than no luck. Two more excellent beds. So, you know what? That's good enough. And these beds are going to go here and here. So everybody has excellent or masterwork beds. They're not using their bedrooms yet, but they will be. So, Josbo, Bunny, and let's go with Lolin with the masterwork bedroom so that she can recover fastest and get a lot of research done. And these just require a little bit of a walling off and we'll be all set. So in terms of construction, we're actually pretty close to all the construction that we need done, which is pretty good. Please work, please work, please work. Yes! Counseling him so he's not upset. Alright, looks like machining is after PSM. Copy that. We'll get it. The geothermal generator, I believe I have enough steel to finish that off. That will be really, really handy as well. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Seems a little excited, doesn't he? You want a treat? There you go. He doesn't really like getting pet while he's eating. Understandably, I think. Forced weather. Jamie joins. Jamie is definitely a tribal. Actually, you look tribal. No, you're a plank cutter. That's a tribal background. Sorry, Jamie. You shall not join. But what I can do, as soon as I get these beds moved, is do the flag burning. The symbol burning. So I will do that in just a second, trying to add someone. I've had extraordinarily bad luck so far, so hopefully my luck turns. Is Yoda Poodle? He is a quarter poodle. Alright, packs of raw mills are done. Machining's next. And let's start the... let's see. I'm going to make a Shape of War. 2 of them. And we'll make them out of slate. And then as soon as the bedrooms are done, I'll start cutting slate chunks for the slate for that. Another thing I haven't checked on in a while is the dinos. Ooh. This T-Rex, it's still faster than I am. So now we have the packets of rival meals made. So I'm going to do until I have, let's say, 50 of them. And it looks to me like I need a larger rice zone and to get sowing on that. So I'm actually going to put Josmo and Glitch on that as well, so that I can build up a nice supply of packets of rival meals. So like a big old rice zone here. Jumbo rice patty. And the bedrooms are done. So this one is going to be Glitches, and this one could be No Lux. So they're dull, but they could be worse. And now we have the Geo generator. So I'm going to turn off the wood-fired generators and keep them as backup in case I need them for whatever reason. So over here, I am going to pivot from granite blocks to slate blocks. I'll link them together so that I can freeze them from one with the better work management. Hey, Mikey. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. And cheers, Mikeplex. So, Glitch, when you are done making packaged survival meals, you should drop them on the floor. That'll be a little faster. It's gonna burn through my veg stockpile, so I gotta be a little bit careful about this as well, because I want to have fine meals, or else I'm gonna go back down to simple meals. But we have our bedrooms. Sweet. So make packaged survival meals is currently the priority. Alright. And trigger the sacrificial flag, the signal flag, as soon as everybody's up. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to do some high priority hauling. And then maybe tailoring as well. So what I'm going to do right now is open up the viewer suggestion box, and you can just suggest anything. So... and suggest goals. So if you have any suggestions, let me hear them. More spacecraft chunks. Man, there's a lot of chunks out there. Still worried about going out there and not coming home. Oh. Oh, yes. You're unconscious due to blood. Oh, no, you just got back up. One less T-Rex would be amazing. Flop. While we're out here, I might as well carry this Triceratops that probably got killed by the T-Rex, I assume. Yes, it did. Another thing that I ought to do is a new zone called Inside, so that in the case of something outside being dangerous, I can just tell them to stay indoors with a quick flick of the zoning. That should do. That looks correct. Almost. There we go. There's another dead dinosaur. There's always going to be a lot of dead dinosaurs because they're very violent, so I'm not that worried about hauling all of them, because there's tons of them out here that have killed one another. There's entire swaths of the map that have been hit by lightning. Yeah, dinosaur meat is a very renewable resource. If there was ankylosauruses, I'd consider going out there, though, because ankylosauruses have leathers that are really nice. But the rest of the dinos, not so much. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is just a high priority hauling just to get things tidied up. Because this kitchen is not so kitchen-like. Thank you for tuning in to Hunter's Gambit, which originally streamed live on Twitch, April 16th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that the series has since ended, so I can't make any changes. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule, countdown timers to upcoming streams, and links to Discord and Twitch. If you would like to take part in suggesting scenarios for me, all of my Patreon patrons and Twitch subscribers are welcome to propose ideas once a month. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Dino Hunters.